I got a great question this morning from a potential borrower. She found me on a Google ad, and her question was, I don't have a mortgage. Can I get a reverse mortgage if I don't have a mortgage? So hey, it's Jason Eichmiller. I've helped over 400 seniors learn about and get reverse mortgages. And that question stumped me for a second, not because the answer is hard. The answer is very easy. Yes, you can get a reverse mortgage if you don't have a mortgage, but just the fact that Carol didn't know. And I thought a little bit deeper, and I thought, well, this is called a reverse mortgage. So I'm thinking in her head, like, is Carol thinking, well, I have to have a mortgage to be able to reverse my mortgage? Boom, makes perfect sense. So because of that question this morning, I wanted to go live and let you guys know not only the easy answer of, yeah, of course you can get a reverse mortgage without a mortgage, but go over a few folks who have actually used a reverse mortgage when they didn't have a mortgage on their house. So not only go over their situations, but like really dive deep and explain why somebody who doesn't have a mortgage would still get a reverse mortgage. So you ready? Let's go. Let's get into it. So I've got three folks. Carol is going to be the last person we speak about, but I've got Dorothy here, and I've got Jerry too. So Dorothy, Jerry, and Carol. So starting off with Dorothy. Dorothy is in her 80s, and she actually came to me from her attorney. Dorothy is on fixed income. She's a widow. She does have a little pot of gold. She has her investments, but she just had to take out like $20,000 for a new roof. She's got all these other expenses, and she's draining them, and she's draining them, and she's draining them, and suddenly she can see the bottom. There isn't that much money left. So Dorothy was worried, and she brought it past her attorney, and her attorney's like, man, you got to look into something, because I don't want your money to run out while you're still on God's green earth. So she recommended a reverse mortgage. I spoke with Dorothy, and it worked out really well. So here's the specifics, kind of on how much her house was worth, how much money she could get, and so on and so forth. I think this is kind of important. So Dorothy's house is worth, it appraised at $390,000. Because of her age, in her mid-80s, she was able to get $249,000. So when you get money with a reverse mortgage, this is something that very few people know, so listen up. So when you get money with a reverse mortgage, they break it up into two parts. So of that $249,000, Dorothy got $142,000 right away. She put it in her piggy bank. That is called liquid money. If she needs to use it, she will use it. The extra money though, that 107, because remember with 249, she got 142 and 107. That extra 107, she's keeping it in a line of credit. So that means that if she needs it down the line, it's just basically another bucket of money that's sitting there. If she needs it, she can use it. If she doesn't need it, don't use it. But while it's sitting there, that line of credit, it's growing tax-free. So every single year that the amount in her line of credit that she doesn't touch, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So Dorothy now, and we actually did we did an interview, and it's on my YouTube channel somewhere, but Dorothy, she felt she was really uncomfortable. She was very nervous that if one emergency happened, that she'd be out of money. Then there's no wiggle room. There's no buffer. She'd be in big trouble. So now the most important thing for her isn't the fact that it's 142 or 147. It's the fact that there is money. There's money left over. And Dorothy is going to be okay. She felt when we spoke after we closed, she's like, man, you told me that the weight would lift off of my shoulders, but it actually did. I'm like, Dorothy, of course it did. That's what I'm here for. But she feels she's very happy, she's very comfortable, and she knows now that she won't run out of money. So that was Dorothy's example. Wonderful person. I'm blessed to have helped her. Jerry's a little bit different. Jerry is 60. Well, when he did the reverse last year, he was 62. Now he's 63 now. Jerry and I have known each other for 4 years, and we've been talking about a reverse mortgage for 4 years. So why did it take him so long to decide to do it? Well, he got in touch with me when he was 58, and you got to be 62 to do a reverse. So he came to me through his financial advisor, and they had this planned all along. His advisor's really sharp as far as numbers goes. Being honest, Jerry has a lot of money. He's got money. He has annuities. He has pensions. He's got money socked away everywhere. But Jerry also has a free and clear house. Last year, it appraised for $240,000. And a lot of Jerry's money, it's what's called qualified. So what qualified means is that if you take it, you got to pay taxes on it. So that's no good, especially for a 62-year-old. So what we did for Jerry was we set him up with just a pure line of credit. Jerry didn't take $1. Jerry doesn't need $1. I'm not sure if Jerry will ever need any extra money. But in the case that he does need it, that money is there. So Jerry's getting, again, because he's younger, he's just 62, he got $115,000 that Jerry put into his line of credit. Again, just like Dorothy's line of credit and everyone else's, when Jerry doesn't take from it, and he's not really expecting to, that money is going to go up and up and up and up. It's going to grow and grow and grow. And right now, the growth rate granted, now it's early February 2020, so depending on when you watch this, the growth rate might be a little bit different, but right now it's growing at about 5.5% per year. Pretty okay numbers. That means it's going to double assuming the numbers stay the same, it's going to double in about 13 years. And if interest rates go up, it's going to double even quicker. So Jerry now, again, he has his money, he's got his qualified money, but he's got this reverse mortgage line of credit that he now opened up. He can use it for day-to-day. He can use it to pay taxes. He can use it for emergencies. He has no monthly payment on it, and he has no tax hit, which makes him happier than a pig in mud. Well, he didn't say that. I said he would never say happier than a pig in mud. That's me. So finally, that was Jerry. Really happy to work with him. He's been a friend for 5 years now, and he'll continue to be. So next, we have Carol. Carol is in her mid-70s, and Carol's the whole reason for this video. She's the one who called me this morning. She's free and clear on her house. Now, we did just speak this morning. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be worth, but looking at the figures, looking at what's sold in the area, we think Carol's house is going to be worth right about $280,000. Now, she's got some needs. She's on fixed income. She's actually working one day out of the week to kind of like stay afloat. So that's like a big concern. Like, well, what if something happens? What if you get sick? What if you can't work? Beyond that, she needs to get a new bathroom. Well, she wants to get a new bathroom. Her bathroom's functional, but she's living in her home for the rest of her life. So she wants to get a new bathroom. She wants to get she needs to get a new roof. The roof's kind of like on its last legs. And she's got credit card bills of $21,000. Now, she does have an investment account. It is qualified money again, so it is taxable, and it's just over $100,000. So she, kind of like Dorothy in the same boat, she was really, really nervous. She's having to work one day a week, not much of a buffer there. When she takes out of her investments to pay the bills, she's getting not only having to take out, but she's also getting taxed, which is like wham bam, like a double whammy. So what we're doing the reverse for here is to give her some upfront money to do the bathroom, to do the roof, to have some money, some liquidity outside of her investment account. And then of course we'll do the credit line after a year also. So in her situation, Carol qualifies for $135,000. House is worth about $280,000. Again, once it gets appraised, I'll know exactly how much. But based on an appraisal of $280,000, she gets $135,000. Out of that, she gets $78,000 up front, and the rest of it she can put in that line of credit. Excuse me. So she might not even need the $78,000 up front. She's kind of like in between. She might just take $60,000. She might take the $78,000. But whatever she does leave in this line of credit over here, same rules apply. It's going to grow tax-free the amount that she doesn't take. So in the meantime, she's going to do what she needs to do. She's going to be able to get the bathroom, get the roof, and pay off those credit cards. $21,000 of credit cards at 5% per year because her interest rate isn't egregious. It's not ridiculous, but it's there. That's a lot of money that you're just burning up for interest. It's not cool. Not the way to go. So again, she's very happy. She's at the beginning of this, but she was the whole reason why why I did this video, and I feel like it's right for me to kind of add her situation as an example here. So this is answering again the big question: can I get a reverse mortgage if I don't have a mortgage? Now you know that the answer is yes. So whether you have a mortgage or whether you don't have a mortgage, listen, I've helped over 400 people, and I absolutely love to share my information with you, share my knowledge with you, answer any of your questions. And if a reverse mortgage is appropriate for you, fantastic. I'll do my very best to help. But if it isn't appropriate or you don't qualify, I'll let you know that as soon as possible as well. So how to get in touch? You can go ahead and email me. My name again is Jason Eichmiller. You can email me at jasone@reversemortgagereality.com. Again, that's jasone@reversemortgagereality.com. Or you can give me a ring, 267-289-1095. Again, 267-289-1095. All right, well, thanks so much for listening. I hope you learned something. If you already knew that you can, of course, you can get a reverse mortgage whether you have a mortgage or you don't have a mortgage. I hope these few examples, Dorothy's story, Jerry, and Carol, kind of took you a little bit deeper to understanding why somebody who doesn't have a mortgage would still get a reverse mortgage. And man, these three, well, Dorothy and Jerry are, they're ecstatic. They're very happy. And Carol's going to feel that weight off of her shoulders too in about a month. All right. Thank you again for sticking through, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.